No Man's Sky is one of the most underrated games I've ever played. The game came out in 2016 and had one of the worst launches in gaming history. However, over the time, the developers never gave up on the game and turned it into a beautiful masterpiece, releasing countless updates throughout the years, making it one of the most favorite games I've ever played. I mean, come on, there are literally 18 quintillion planets you can explore. I bought the game where I would start my journey. However, I wasn't going to make a video on this game originally, so I ended up getting 8 trophies off camera. The platinum is pretty straightforward. All we need to do is complete certain milestones, whether it's walking a certain amount of steps or taking out pirates in space combat. There are a total of 23 trophies, which isn't a lot, but the platinum does take around 35 to 40 hours to get, so strap in for this journey as we explore the universe we have in our disposal. So, like I said already, I already had some progress in the game. For this trophy, I went ahead and decided I wanted to reach the max level for words learned. What that basically means is every time you engage with an alien species, you have the option to request dialect help. What that option does is it allows you to learn a word in their language. And if you guys look, you'll see that the more times you do this, the more words you'll get in their language. So then over time, when you talk to these aliens, you can actually see what they're actually saying, and it's not just gibberish. So over time, instead of just random alien talk, you could actually make full sentences when you are conversating with these aliens. The best way to easily grind this out is by going to a space station. Now, there are one of these space stations in every system. These space stations serve as kind of a main hub for each system. You can shop, sell items, or even teleport back to your base if you have a warp there. Basically, all I did was hyperdrive into a new system every time I needed to find a new space station with aliens in them. Yes, you could go to the planets and try to find some aliens, but that would take a longer time than if you just do this instead. But every time I go to a new system and I go to a new space station, I would go ahead and talk to the aliens, which then unlocked me a different trophy for receiving the Diplomat milestone for alien encounters. Then I went ahead and started working on the Zoology milestones, where I need to scan fauna on different planets. I started looking on the planet I built my first base on because I already had most of the fauna scanned and I was only missing one more. I knew this animal was located underground, but no matter how much I looked in the caves, I could not find this animal at all. I would say I spent around an hour in caves looking for this animal and I just could not find it. So I ended up giving up and decided to go to different planets instead, but while I was in the caves, I did walk quite a lot. And after doing all that walking, I did reach the max milestone for steps walked, and that unlocked me another trophy. I started looking for planets that don't have too much fauna so that I'm not spending most of my time looking for them. I was looking for planets that have around 2 to 5 species of animals. Once I land on the planet, I start to explore it so I can find the fauna I need to scan. But while I was exploring the planet, I find a knowledge stone. A knowledge stone is something you can interact with, and it teaches you a word the same way you would interact with an alien, which then I unlock a trophy for reaching the interpreter milestone. I was struggling to find a planet that didn't have that much fauna to discover, but once I finally found one, I completed my first fauna collection, which unlocked me another trophy. Then after that, I unlocked the second to last milestone for fauna collections completed, which got me another trophy. I only had a few more ecosystems I had to map, and as I was going from planet to planet, I would try to buy any supplies I can from the market so then I can make hyperdrive fuel, making the later trophies easier. I land on the last planet I need, and I quickly complete the last collection and unlocks me another trophy. Earlier, the first trophy we unlocked was for alien encounters, and I finally unlocked the last milestone, which got me the last trophy required for alien encounters. And pretty much after that, I unlocked the last milestone for words collected, which I basically did while I was going for the alien encounters, and that netted me another trophy. I then started working my way towards the trophy requiring to warp a total of 75 times, which it isn't hard by any means, but very tedious when you have to craft a warp cell every time. The warp cell is basically fuel for your hyperdrive and have a total of 4 uses per cell. So I started to get to work getting enough materials for all the warp cells I needed. I then landed on a tropical planet looking for materials. I ended up setting a base here, and I ended up crafting an exocraft, which would make traversing and looking for resources on the planet a lot easier, but I never really ended up even using it. So I basically just crafted it for no reason. But since I did craft it, I ended up getting another trophy for it. I have enough supplies to make enough warp cells that would give me the 75 total warps, which is a bit of a grindy trophy because all it really was me going to another system, going to that space station in that system, and then warping to another system. And I had to rinse and repeat that for at least a couple hours, I would say, but after those few hours of constant warping, I finished both milestones for space exploration, which got me 2 trophies. Now we are focusing on the space combat milestone where we need to take out 85 pirate spaceships. The easiest way I did this was I found an enemy fighter, and every 28 seconds they call in reinforcements, which spawns about 2 to 3 pirate spaceships, and I easily grinded this out until I unlocked both trophies. So we have around 2 more trophies left before we unlock the platinum, and these are probably the 2 longest trophies we have to do. Now, you could obviously play it normally and get it over time, but I decided to AFK because I wanted to finish this platinum as soon as I possibly can. But for these trophies, all we have to do is survive a certain amount of time in extreme weather conditions. The best way to do this is by digging a hole on the ground, and it does count, which surprised me, but after around 12 hours of AFKing, I unlocked the 2 trophies for reaching the final milestones, and then I unlocked the platinum. So I know it's been a while since I was consistent on this channel, and part of the reason of that is I got burnt out, and I also did not want to have to balance this with other stuff I was doing. So there was just a lot of factors to why I stopped uploading on here. But now that I'm going through a career switch, I could very easily make some time and upload. I would say maybe every like 10 days or so. I'm going to try to push for like every week, but it's a little difficult with how I'm trying to balance everything. But I think every 10 days a video would be pretty good. I do have a really good video for you guys in the next 10 days after this video uploads. It's gonna be Assassin's Creed Valhalla Platinum Trophy. I saw that one and I saw that in the comments and I was like, okay, I gotta do it. Now I gotta do it, and I did it. You guys, it's a great video. You guys will see it, and I'm very excited because I also am working on another video, and then we're gonna be working on another one after that. We're gonna be platinuming a whole series as well, so I'm waiting to start that one up. It's gonna be very great. We're so back. Go follow my TikTok as well, because I do live stream on there sometimes, and I think it's a great way for you guys to connect with me without having to be on YouTube. I'm gonna put my Discord in the link as well if you guys want to join that. But yeah, I really do appreciate all the support, especially in the Dying Light video. I really gotta say, I do appreciate you guys. That one is my best video since my GTA video, which actually I would say my Ghost Recon video, but I really do appreciate all the support on that video. That one really gave me the motivation to keep going, and I really could not be doing all this if you guys weren't showing your support on that video. This video was made in like January. This recording right now is made on April 27th, it says. So I really do appreciate it. We got Assassin's Creed Valhalla in 10 days when this video releases. That video is gonna be great. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one. A bit of a shorter one, I know, but we got a pretty good one going for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's a pretty long one. It's gonna make up for this one. So yeah, thank you guys. Please subscribe. Continue showing support on the channel. I really do appreciate everybody. And yeah, I will see you guys soon.